Okay, we finally lost a die roll. MGM 80. Alright. Okay, this is a slow hand, but it's got lands and spells. I'm on the draw. I need to find a spirit that costs 1 or 2 mana to really make this functional, but I think it's worth trying. Unfortunately, a slow hand like this is worse on the draw, and we just might be up against blue-white taxes. No fetch lands, that helps a little bit. We'll play the Temple Garden to... No, we'll play the Hallowed Fountain. More likely to see a blue spirit next turn. Now, Phantasmal Image can copy my opponent's creatures too, so if there's something worth getting that he has played, that's a thing I can do. Don't play for 2 mana. Interesting. Supreme Phantom. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the Haunt here. Now the question is, do we board in a Stony Silence against this deck? Aether Vial is a little troubling. It may not be worth it, but for me to put in 1 card to take care of 4 of his cards, I think it's generally a good idea if there are shenanigans to be done with that Aether Vial, and there certainly are. Yeah, we'll take a land, sure. I'm going to have an island. We're still potentially, possibly on blue-white spirits, based on what we're representing here. Be nice to draw Collective Company next turn. Oh, he's on spirits. Alright. Oh, there's the lock right there. Yeah, not looking good. I think we might have lost this one. Certainly won't be using those paths. It might be worth completely boarding them out against him. I know it sounds a little crazy, but when it comes to drawing 4 dead cards after this situation has occurred, it seems slightly more worthwhile. Alright, and there's another Drogskol Captain. We're definitely going to need our Settle the Wreckage. Let's see. I think I could put the Queller into play just to have some toughness here. Oh, I can choose copy of any creature on the battlefield. I don't have to target a Drogskol Captain, so I can choose a Drogskol Captain. Alright, there's a Queller. Of course, the last card he had in his hand. Alright, he's got one more, I suppose. Yeah, we're done. Good game. Good game. Alright. Trouble. Yeah, we want the explosives. Settle the Wreckage. Warship may be good. I don't think he's got much to do about that except for Spell Queller it. I'm gonna try the Stony. I'm gonna cut some paths. I know that sounds completely insane against a creature deck, but we're gonna cut 2 of those. Selfless Spirit doesn't do much of anything for us. We can cut 2 of those. Well, I suppose it does, because I can block profitably that way, so I'll keep a couple of those guys in. I like the images a lot because of the ability to copy his creatures. Geist of St. Traft is no good. We'll get rid of that. Alright. We're going to try this. Now he's gonna have counter spells against me, which is something to keep in mind. Okay, this is a decent opener because I've got big stuff to do. It's not a great tempo, 1, 2, 3. However, I can go turn 2, have access to Spell Queller, which seems pretty strong, as long as my Noble Hierarch survives. But what's he gonna do about it? Well, all he's really got for me is Path to Exile, so we should be okay. Do we want green, white? I think we want green, blue. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, turn 2 Spell Queller, turn 3 we've got Collected Company. This is kind of the dream here. Ooh. Maybe I play that. I think I play that. Yeah. Maybe I can set up the lock sooner than he does. Now he could be if this survives, right? He could be attacking as a 3/3, which should outclass his spirits unless he can flash into Mausoleum Wanderer. Alright, I'd like to see that Stony Silence now. That'd be a great draw. Stony? Selfless Spirit. Okay. Well, we've got Collected Company mana. We just get in for 3. Gotta be a little cautious here because Mausoleum Wanderer is a card. And Spell Queller is a card too. That's something I could very well hit off of a Collected Company. Alright, now is a chance. He's got 2 mana. He's not going to be able to play a Mausoleum Wanderer. I think I go for it now. 1, 2... right in between those 2 activations. Alright, 2 mana, what you got? Supreme Phantom. Okay, I'm okay with that. Ugh! Not good, not good. That's all he's doing on that turn. Okay. I wonder if that was a mistake. Did he just concede because he screwed up? I think he accidentally passed through his turn and then gave up. I don't know, it was looking good for us anyway. We were going to be attacking for 5 with that Queller and playing a Selfless Spirit to protect our guys. With Queller mana untapped. We'll take it. Alright, I think I stick to the plan. What does he do against Worship? I really don't think he's got anything. Unless he boards into like a Disenchant, which is highly unlikely. There's really nothing to incentivize that. Cavern of Souls is good. Yeah, this is a strong hand. I think I lead with the Noble in this case. Mausoleum Wanderer. Fortunately, this requires some damage to myself. But I can save Path mana next turn, or I can play a Wanderer and a Phantom. It's a good deal. Which is exactly what he just did. I think maybe... pathing that Wanderer isn't the worst idea. Counter it for 2. He's not going to counter it. He's going to want the land. He's got 4 cards left. I've got 6 cards left in hand. If he plays a Spirit, this becomes a 3/3. My Wanderer is going to be a 2/2. I'm definitely going to be taking damage from that. Well, I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Actually, do I? Man, if I had a Rattlechains, this would become significantly easier to figure out. Yeah. Alright. So Drogskol Captain next turn will eat a Path to Exile from my side. Connor, unless I pay 2, I can pay the 2. Plays land tapped. And an Aether Vial. Slow! See, this is the difference between these two decks. Aether Vial is really fantastic in the right situation. Here's an example where you certainly don't want to be playing it with just 2 cards left in your hand on turn 4. Alright, he gets in for 3. I can handle that. Do I want to block? No. Okay. I already passed my opportunity to do that. I could double block. Lose one of my dudes. Don't think I want to. I'm going to have 4 mana this time, so I can have Queller and Path mana untapped. Alright, there's a Warship. Yeah, I think I just stick that Warship and hide behind that thing. Right, instant and sorcery. Yeah, he's tapped out. This is my chance. Now, he could also have a Warship, which would make this very interesting. Then it's whoever has more cards in their library wins, which is him. But I've got to hold Spell Queller up to deal with an imposing Warship in that case. Could run him out of time, too. He's got 19 minutes left. Game 3s are pretty quick matches. Alright, cool. So no Warship. There's a Drogskol Captain. I'll play the Drogskol Captain. I got Can't Be Countered on my side. And I've got Path at the ready. Attack for 5. And I think I do. Take 5. Okay. Good deal. If he finds a green land here and plays a Collected Company, okay. Say that'd be tech. Ah, he does have Horizon Canopy, probably just for the card drop. If he really did have Collected Company in the deck, he'd probably be looking for it, a green source with those fetch lands. Alright, let's see another Phantasmal Image. Yeah, there we go, Phantasmal Image. Speak of the devil. Yeah. Oh, hang on. That's not going to work. That is not a Spirit. I should have played the Selfless first. That was a mistake. Play the Selfless first, then I've got Mausoleum Wanderer to counter. Alright. That worked out okay. Okay. After this, I've got to chill out on playing creatures so I can keep Spell Queller, man. I already said I was going to need to do that, and then I totally didn't. Attacking for 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. If he blocks with all of his creatures, they still die. I think I can risk a Wanderer in this situation. Alright, Rattlechains is going to pump him, so we might be doing some trading. Okay with that. I got to get through that clump of creatures. Sacrificing Selfless Spirit might be the right play here anyway. Though it is my security against the random Supreme Verdict that he just might be playing. Very unlikely. And you have to throw all 3 of his dudes in front of me to survive this. Alright, he's going to take it. Okay. Field of Ruin. Okay, cool Phantom. Gavony Township would blow this game open. Alright, there's another Selfless Spirit. Okay. I don't think I can really afford to attack with that right now. So I could send in... Well, I think I just got to pass at this point. He's got 3 mana. He's got 1 card in hand. Maybe not. Maybe I can trick some bad blocks here. 5. Yeah, we'll attack with the Drogskol Captain, believe it or not. Okay, concede. All right. I was going to say, attack with the Drogskol Captain, so it's a 5/5. Then I can path a Supreme Phantom and take out 2 Wanderers if he blocks with those. But I guess it was not necessary. Worship just steals games. If you're not playing Worship in your Spirits deck, I don't know why not. Especially in a matchup like this where it could really go either way. I think it just kind of happens to be whoever gets the Drogskol Captain situation going first is going to be in charge of that one. I think that the Bant version is generally better because of Collected Company. I don't really like having to run the Mana Dorks, but the advantage of having like turn 2 3-drops is great. Obviously, that's why we run them. But the same problem exists when you're like in top deck mode and you draw a Noble Hierarch off the top of deck. It's just about as bad as an Aether Vial off the top of the deck. However, Noble Hierarch can attack, so there's the difference. And that Exalted is nothing to scoff at. We would have not been able to get out of the Ensnaring Bridge situation by any stretch of the imagination that we had in the game 1. Obviously, we lost that match anyway, but I don't think that Blue-White really has anything but like maybe a Disenchant. So you've really got to be predicting that. And I probably should have known, right? It's probably what the expected outcome is for that one. But aside from that, we didn't really have any outs in our 75 except for maybe Spell Queller. And you can't really afford to hold out for that when you're going to try to beat your opponent before you deck out. So anyways, 3-1's looking pretty good. We're going to finish this up and get it posted. So thanks for watching.